it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're back right here with Series 105, available at Ringside Collectibles. Hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10%. Today we got Big Lars. First time right here that we're seeing him with the rest of the Figs. We got Paige. We got Roman Reigns right here. Unleashed. We got Ronda. And then we have John Cena. Which one you guys want to do first, though? You guys want to do Roman? Because I know you guys want to see that man butt. I'm sure you want to do Lars, or what's his name? There's another side name for him. I know that whole adult movie stuff has been leaked out. We're not going to address those things that he was doing prior. We're going to address what he's doing right now. Our updated Figgy roster right here. Also known as Mitch, that whole thing. I'm going to cover something real quick, you guys. Before we go further on into this video, want to make something clear. We got PG-13 rating going forward. 2020, it's the turn of the new Paige, and so it is for right here for Mr. Lars. He wants to start it from scratch, man. He's saying, Hero Figs, we missed you, man. Where the heck were you? We've been hitting the channel. We've been checking it out, but we haven't seen you upload. Man, we all need a little break. We need to get refreshed. We need to get the cycle back going right here for you, because I know you guys miss it. Not necessarily the cringe factor that we do, but what I'm saying is the Figs. People want to see the brand new Figs, and what better way to do so than with this one right here. We got some tats. We got one on the shoulder. I think there's one inside the rib. No, there isn't. There is actually no more tattoos. For some reason, I thought he had another one. I feel like there was one. Maybe there was one that might have shown on that video, and then Hero Figs is thinking of something else. We're thinking of something else. There is, let's see, is that a dollar sign? Kind of looks like a dollar sign. What are you guys seeing? Actually, it's a green fish. It's semi-reminiscent to a dollar. I guess if you grab like a $20 bill or a $50 bill or a $100 bill, you might see some resemblance. Or back in the day, dude, back in my day, I used to have $2 bills, and then they became like rare. And I mean, you can find them still, you know, but it's very, very far in between. But you won't find something quite like this. Big Lars with the big old beard. This sculpt, like, doing the print on this, man, it couldn't have been that easy. Like, the likeness, I'm telling you, 115, I'm going to say 116% accurate right there, down to the bare edge of it all, like right here. This is so neat. You guys are picking up on the beard. You can see how it's like a darker tone, and then it blends into a much lighter one as you go higher up on the beard. The nose, it is very, very pronounced. Look at that. That is sticking a solid, if this was like in full adult figure form, you're talking about at least like a good solid 3-inch Triple H big ol' honker right there. The lips are getting a nice little tint shade right there by the mouth area. The eyes, oh man, I'm so glad we didn't get a botch one this go around, because we have suffered from that quite a bit in 2019. The quality control, it is looking really, really nice with this Lars. Apart from the attire, that's really, I mean, the only thing you're going to pick up is on the back right here. We got his last name. We got L-A-R-S. We got Lars. There's no Sullivan. Did he do Sullivan? I think in NXT, he might have had like a small, no, he didn't. It was all full blown out Lars. There's no knee pads on this figure. Will he eventually add knee pads? I know he's got some pretty big, thick thighs, so that might interfere. I know Rusev used to go like this, but then he's like, nah, screw that, man. Cesaro, I think he showed him the way that he says, if you plan on doing this for the long run, man, you're going to need get rid away from these high these high socks. You're gonna have to eventually add some knee pads to your, you know, to your look and attire of it all, because yeah, it's gonna put a toll on you. And I can attest to that, man. Hero Figs, he did wrestling, like full on like high school wrestling. We did it for what would you say, like 6-7 years. And Lars doesn't want to stand unless if you hunch him over. We are talking about the articulation. I'm so glad you're getting converted, bro. Straight up, I'm excited to get that swapped out onto the Elite. You know what's gonna happen, man. Custom fix of videos. Hero Figs, I'm going to turn on my notifications. Do it. Do it while you can. We got Paige right here, because, I mean, if you're going to display him, are you going to seriously display him, like, bent over? Well, I guess if he's Mitch, then in that scenario, in that case, then yes. And even the carded image, man, Hero Figs, you're focusing too much on the packaging. Well, people want to see that. Don't you? I mean, don't you want to see side right here of Paige? She said she's coming back, you guys. On the back, too, real quick, I do want to tell you that all of them do share, so I ain't going to bother with showing you the rest of the back. But we'll show you the front art image. She's coming back, dude. She is coming back to the ring to make those Pages memories. Yes, she will, dude. She is going to bring it with the black look right here with the full on. I don't see anything else. No, it's just a full on black. We're seeing a little bit of like silver accents right here up by the chest area, carrying up by the neck right here. And then as you work your way down, we're getting the nice matching belt just to kind of tie it all together, man. I think this head scan is the one that we did see with that Elite, that exclusive. Was it Target Elite or Walmart? I think it was Target. So I'm not seeing any differences right there when it comes to like the look of it all. Similar expression. I'll have to go back and check it out. Hero Fakes, why don't you just show it? We'll go ahead and do it for you, man. People are curious. I am seeing some texturing right here on the lower tights as well. You can see the cross pattern to kind of wrap it all up right here on the side. Nothing on the back except the belt. I do like the belt. It's kind of like the Jeff Hardy. Very similar to the Jeff Hardy belt. We're getting full-on black knee pads, high stockings right here. The other, is there anything else? No, we got some letters. We got some numbers. Okay, hold on. People want to see that, Hero Fakes. They want to see when this figure was made, 2019, and then it got released 2020, and then we're all here. They're talking about it on the back. And how you were wrong, Hero Fakes. I was, dude. I'm sorry, dude. It's been a while since I picked this figure. She's been hanging out in my NXT display. She's been busy over there doing her thing. So here's a quick side-by-side comparison. It is, not only is it completely, like, you know, night and day with it all, but it's also a lot more when it comes to, like, the whole shading of, like, the lip area, around the eyes. You're getting quite a bit more. It's an Elite. You have to. There's no two ways about it. She is missing her tattoo right here. So you can see on the actual, like, Target exclusive, it's going on right there on the right forearm area, and I think that's it. And there's supposed to be one right back here, but this, I think, actually, come to think of it, based on the look of it all, I mean, I know the attires were always very similar. This might be going based off a younger Paige or something, you know, prior to her getting the tats, but I feel like these have been around for a while. Someone let me know in the comments, you guys. I need to find out if Paige right here, if she's bringing something good, something bad, something in between. One thing that is definitely good, it's gonna be this. Yes, you know. 2019, I think probably once, maybe 3 times a month, we talked about it. On the regular, we stress this so much. Like Roman Reigns, he kept getting a brand new head scan. He kept getting more with the beard right here. But we never got, like, the look of the hair that we were asking for. It just never happened. I don't know why it didn't. Maybe it was one of those things where it's like, Hero Fix keeps asking, we ain't gonna give it to him. We're just gonna get him that much more upset until we do. And when we finally do, we're not gonna unveil it to the people. They didn't. It's actually funny how this played out because, like, 3 out of the 4 figures that we're seeing right here were unveiled, I think, like, a couple weeks back before they finally got it into stock. And this one, we didn't get the image on it until it was, like, put out. Ringside Collectibles did get it in. It's like, I don't know why they did it, dude. It's just one of those things. They didn't want to disclose it to the people. They said, we're going to do the man bun right here. We're going to unleash the man bunness of it all and tie it all up and bring it down right here. Dude, what? Look at that. We're seeing like a multi-textured to this whole man bun, dude. That is something to be excited about. Why are you so hyped, man? You're always, Hero Fakes, you're always too hyped about the little stuff. Bro, I'm telling you, you bring it all together. Once you add up all the little tiny things together, this is kind of what brings the glory of this big dog right here getting converted. If you want to see some right here, I guess this one is probably a prime example because this is still yet one of my favorites, but oh, dude, it's battling. Big dogs, they're having a legit battle right here as to who has got the best scan of it all, man. Oh, dude, this is so cool. I'm so hyped. Yeah, love it. All right. Yes, this, after the match, the man has gone through it all. He's gotten a solid battle against, who are we going to use? So we'll say Elias. Actually, that wouldn't be a serious battle. It would kind of be like a quick job night. But still, let's say he had one with, he finally had it with The Fiend. This is like the aftermath. This is like prior to the match, having an interview, talking to, Lillian Garcia, no, she does the commentary. You're talking about Renee Young. So, you know, she's right there backstage like, so, Big Dog, what are you going to do about The Fiend? Are you going to finally overcome the man that nobody can? Well, check out my man bun. What do you think? Yes, you will, sir. So, all right, attire. Let's cover the attire. We got the Big Dog Unleashed up top. We got the full-on man right there. Well, it's not a man, it's an animal, but you can see him right here, centered in front of his logo. And then you got like a little crisscross with an RR on both sides right there for Roman Reigns. It's an obvious thing. Come on, dude. The rest of the figure, not much. On the back, you can see the Superman punch coming strong right here with it all. Ooh, you already know, man. Lars, you're having some competition right here for one of the best figures for this wave. Ronda Rousey Ultimate Edition. I think they're sticking with this, man. So here's the thing. Here's my logic behind it all when it comes to Ronda. A couple of things I want to address. First thing, it's that WWE, they said, if we're going to have Ronda heel, like, because that's what it was. Before she left, she went full heel on us. This is kind of what they talked to Mattel about. They went to the headquarters and they said, yo, Mattel, she's going to be mean. She's going to be angry all the time. So if you do want to release any figures going forward, use that one that they used in the Ultimate Edition or the most recent basic. Here's a little side-by-side look of it all. Same expression, same tint, same hair, everything. Yes, even for not just, like I said, this one, but the Ultimate Edition. It's going to be the tights, man. It's going to be the Rowdy up front, which is kind of like right here, but obviously we're getting we're paying homage to the OG, to the original Rowdy, right? And then we're getting some nice blending in with the dark red and then working the way with the yellow up front, a nice white tank top mold that's got a nice little red outline accenting the piece all the way through the back. And what happened here, you guys? I don't know. Again, I don't go like full on board when they wear these attires. Like, I don't inspect. I mean, yes, if we're doing like customs, I have no other choice. I don't want to get inaccurate with you. But you guys see how the white just kind of like stops right there? I feel like these were straps. And if they were straps, shouldn't they be going like crisscross? Yeah, I'm going to go back and check it out, man. I'll check it out and I'll fill you in. Like, before I did the review, don't get me wrong, I do my review, I do my whole history, I check it out. But when it comes to the back side of it all, you can't see the back of the figure, what's inside the package. The only way you can see it is that when Hero Fix gets it unboxed and reviewed for you. We got Rousey on the left, and then we got some kind of like Wolverine claws scratching on the right, and then we got some letters, which I believe it might be either Rowdy or it might be Ronda Rousey. Hero Fix, how do you know? I don't know. I'm taking a guess. Check out these boots. We got two-tone look. We're getting some red. We're getting the white. We're getting the Ronda Rousey right here. And she does have the chase. So if you were curious, like, which is the chase figure for this wave, it's Rowdy, Ronda Rousey, and John Cena coming back right here with the daddy bun hair. Daddy bun. Hero Fix, it's not a bun. Well, when you have it like this right here, when you got it all like parted to the side, it's a little bit of some daddy action. It's one of those things that, like, once you become a dad, I'm not talking about me in general. I mean, I still like to take care of myself. We still like to put in the work in the gym and, just go full on like back when we were, I don't know, back in the high school days, right? But it's the hair. It's kind of like the soccer mom, right? She gets into her car, she rides around, she drops the kids off at their practices at schools, and this is kind of what the dad hair does as well, man. He hops into the daddy van, he drives around and he says, Hero Fix, I got some good news for you. And what's that? Tell me, John Cena. Well, first thing is the favorite John Cena scan that they've ever released. We're getting it back into this figure, but with like all that aside, you guys, because this was the biggest complaint about this figure. When they released it, they're like, dude, why did you give us the same look? Why did you give us the green, man? You could have given us the blue when he made the return. Why wasn't this the thing? Well, I think for the next Elite, which I think it's scheduled either for 77 or 76, then this most likely should be the look of it all, because this one should have gotten in, and then they just kind of saw it as like a way of like capitalizing the whole situation, because it's not that he didn't wear the green again. I mean, he did come back to it, but this is kind of like in between. And then will he make, like when he does make his return, is this where we're going to see? Are we going to see the red and the blue? Are we going to see the never give up? Or are we going to finally see heel Cena? I don't think it'll ever happen. I think it's one of those things that it's not designed for it to happen. Like, if you are just one of those guys that's coming every, now and then, it's just, at this point, John Cena, there's no point for you to turn heel. The one thing I will tell you, there is one clear point about this wave. All right, we're ranking them right here. Number one, I don't know. I want you guys to tell me, because right now, this is a time, for the first time in WHF figure history, we are getting tied for first place for Roman Reigns and Lars Sullivan. Lars kind of has one notch just because he is the first time in the line. But this freaking man bun, dude, I think I would get a little bit carried away if I gave you my full-on expression and thoughts on how I feel about this Roman. Tell you this is a guarantee. This is an absolute must pick up for sure. So we're getting a tied first place, maybe a slight notch on, again, like I said, on Lars. Number two, I gotta give it to, I'm gonna give it to right here, Paige. I like Paige. She's one of those characters that I feel like we should have gotten more. Like, we've gotten a lot of Becky Lynch's, I know her career kind of ended shortly, but don't worry, she'll be back on the whole crew of things. Next, I gotta give it to Ronda, and then last, I gotta give it to Cena. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.